Welcome back to The Explainer. So today we are unpacking something that honestly caught me totally off guard. We're looking at the illusion of the perfect moment. Let's just dive right in because the source material we're looking at today reveals that our absolute obsession with perfect timing, yeah, it might actually be holding us back way more than we realize.
All right, let's look at Section 1, the perfect moment illusion.
So think about this. Are you waiting for every light to turn green? It's a pretty visceral question from our source material, right? I mean, just imagine sitting in your car, parked in the driveway, and refusing to put it in drive until you can somehow verify that every single traffic light on your entire commute is already green. Your neighbors would literally think you've lost your mind. You would never actually leave. But, psychologically, this is exactly what we do with our lives, our careers, and our really big goals. We just hit pause on everything. We sit idling in the driveway, waiting for this completely impossible guarantee.
Moving right along to Section 2, procrastination in fancy suits.
The source material puts it perfectly. Perfectionism is really just procrastination in a fancy suit. I absolutely love this metaphor because, well, it completely exposes the trick we play on ourselves. Think about it. We take our fears, we take our hesitations, and we dress them up. We tailor them perfectly, and we call it having high standards. We make it look like this highly admirable virtue. But what's underneath all that expensive fabric? It's just plain old procrastination. We're literally hiding our reluctance to start behind this socially acceptable mask of wanting things to be perfect.
Which brings us to Section 3, embracing the messy middle.
Now there is a really stark contrast to look at here. On one side, waiting for the perfect moment is just pure stagnation. It's sitting in park in that driveway we talked about. But on the other side, acting in the messy middle, that is the only actual way forward. The source material explicitly points out that stepping right into this messy middle is how real progress happens. Is it chaotic? Oh, for sure. Are the lights going to be red or yellow sometimes? Absolutely. But the messy middle is dynamic. You see, the perfect moment is just this pristine, sterile fantasy, while the messy middle is where actual life and actual progress take place.
And that takes us to Section 4, the cost of waiting.
So what are you actually sacrificing while you're sitting there waiting for those green lights? Well, you're missing out on learning, you're missing out on growth, and you're missing out on momentum. Listen, these aren't just abstract concepts. This is your personal growth we're talking about. The longer you wear that fancy suit of perfectionism, the more you actively starve yourself of the very experiences that will make you better. You can't learn how to navigate the road if you literally never leave the driveway, right? You just can't grow if you aren't challenged by the messiness of trying. Because here is the undeniable truth. Momentum only comes from taking action. It's a direct byproduct of that messy middle. I mean, it literally defies the laws of physics to try and build momentum while sitting completely still. And guess what? It defies the laws of human psychology too. You have to take that imperfect action first, and then the momentum follows.
Here is a really powerful quote from the source. Waiting for the perfect moment is actually your biggest hidden failure. It's hidden because, honestly, it feels safe. It feels like you're just being smart and careful. But it's a failure because it completely guarantees that the learning, the growth, and that momentum we just talked about will never, ever happen. By trying so hard to avoid a temporary, messy failure, you are locking yourself into the ultimate permanent hidden failure, the failure of never starting at all. Which leaves us with one pretty unavoidable question. Will you step into your messy middle today? Look, the lights are never all going to be green at the exact same time. So, are you going to keep waiting in the driveway, or are you finally going to put it in drive?